What's up guys, it's Cody with 3D Printing Technology. So for this week's video, I'm going to be going over the state of 3D printed houses in 2019. So up until a few years ago, this technology to be able to 3D print houses didn't exist. But with the recent innovations of consumer desktop 3D printing and 3D printing in general, certain companies have been able to expand on the existing technology, upscale it so that they can print larger structures like houses, bridges, car parts, etc. So for this video, I'm going to be going over some of the 3D printed houses that currently exist. This is in no means an in-depth video of the technology behind 3D printing a house. It's just more of an overview and where we are at as a society with this technology. Hopefully in later videos I could go visit one of these houses and give you guys an up close look at them, but like I said, this is just going to be an overview sort of intro video for 3D printed houses. So doing a Google image search for 3D printed houses, this is what we find. We see the two most common ones, this one and this one, but you can see there's a few other ones as well, like this one or this one. That's what we see when we search for 3D printed houses on Google. So now that we did the image search, we're doing a Google trend search for the term 3D printed houses. So as you can tell, it's going up dramatically in the past few years. It's a worldwide 2004 to present web search. So starting out in 2004, it was 0. Then a slight increase in 2009. Then it didn't really start to take off until the December 2011. And then in April 2014, we got a big spike in the search results for it. But as you can see, it's steadily going up with an expected trend to go up. And then most popular countries that searched for this was the United States, Canada, Australia, UK, and then here's some of the related topics. But to be able to understand the concept of 3D printed houses, we need to understand 3D printing better to begin with. So a 3D printed house is essentially a 3D printed object, like on a desktop size printer like this one right here. And it works basically the same way. It just has a different print size and different filament. But we have the filament, or in this case concrete type material for the house. It would go through the printer frame to the extruder and come out the hot end as it's being positioned by the print display control board, tell which way to print and what to print. So here's a diagram of a desktop style 3D printer. It's basically the same, works the same way as a concrete house 3D printer. We have the stepper mode feeding the material through it to a heating element, and that allows the filament to be shaped or molded into the desired shape of the object. This is going to differ just a little bit for the concrete since it's not technically a plastic type material, but this is a general idea of what's going on with the 3D printer that's making the house. Now that we know how an FDM desktop style 3D printer works, I've Google searched concrete 3D printers since this is the most common printer that they build houses out of with. They can use ceramics or other type of printers, but concrete's going to be the most common one you find in 2019. It's probably going to be concrete material being fed through the machine with some sort of rebar metal reinforcements added to it. But doing the Google search, here's what we get. So you can see some of the machines that we use are either a standalone above the structure type machine, or in this case right here, it sits directly in the middle of the structure, and once it finishes, they remove the machine. But this is some of the images for this year for concrete 3D printers. So going back to the 3D printed houses, the two most popular ones, this is one of them right here. It's the Icon New Story House. As you can see, it's a rectangular shaped with rounded edges on it and a flat roof or angled roof, depending on the customer, I suppose. But here is the printer that prints it. It's a freestanding printer, so it prints over it, and then once it's done, they can just roll it off of the house or move it off the house. But here's the images of it and some of the inside images once it's furnished. I believe this one can be printed for around $4,000, and it's a Austin, Texas based company that's doing these houses. But that's essentially one of the most popular ones. The second most popular 3D print house is the Apis Core House. It's a rounded shaped house. It is a San Francisco based company. So you can see the outside of one of their houses. Took 24 hours to print, and I believe it was around $10,000, so it's a little bit more than the previous one. But you can see some of the floor plans and furnished pictures of the house. Here's the machine that they used to print with. It sits directly in the middle of the house, so they would have to have removed it once they finished. So this is what this one looks like. This is the Icon New Story House, the rectangular shaped one. This is the Apis Core House. I experienced the Riot first, make sure to click subscribe and I'll see you guys next time.